Man, I really wish there was a way I could clone myself sometimes. Oh wait, there is. Let me go online. I believe there's an app for that. Yep, cloneyourself.com. Alright? Order. Hey, you rang? Cool. Hey everybody, Dave here. It's time for another video, and yes, this is the one I want to do for a while to show you how to clone yourself. It's actually very easy to do. You only need to remember a couple of things. A little buster. So one, you want to have your camera locked down on a tripod. You don't want any movement at all, or this could throw off the routine very easily. Also, you want to make sure your lighting is going to stay constant. So I'm in here, I have very constant light. Nothing's going to be changing. It's a gray, gloomy day outside, so I don't have to worry about any sunlight coming in over here. And then the next thing is going to be the timing of your script, of how you're going to have yourself coming in, sitting down, interacting with yourself. So I had that script in my head how I wanted to do it. I said it, made the pause for when the other person comes in, sits down, or the other me, I should say, comes in, sits down, and then I have my reaction. So we're going to do this in Premiere Pro, but it's very easy to do this in Final Cut Pro. I will show you how simple this really is. So let's go over onto my computer and we'll show you how to do it. Okay, everybody, here we are in Adobe Premiere Pro. I have it just basically set up. I already cut the clips out, so I cut the first part of me on talking and saying I wish I can clone myself, and then I have the other part where I walk into the frame. So let's take a quick look at that. Man, I really wish there was a way I could clone myself sometimes. Oh wait, there is. Let me go online. I believe there's an app for that. Yep, cloneyourself.com. Alright, order. And now here I am pretending to look at myself walking in and sitting down. Cool. Then reacting. Okay, so now if I go over to the next clip. Hey, you rang? I'm looking, answering, and that's basically it. So now we got that down. Now we need to start timing this correctly. So what I'm going to do is just drag. Let's drag that down, and we're going to go basically right over here. So let's see how this plays out. Man, I really wish there was a way I could clone myself sometimes. Oh wait, there is. Let me go online. I believe there's an app for that. Yep, cloneyourself.com. Alright, order. Alright, so obviously I got to pull this back a little bit. Hey, you rang? Cool. Okay, so now that we got the timing down, now you can see we have both our clips. Now what we need to do is go ahead and apply a crop. So I'm going to go ahead and go into the effects browser and search for the crop under transform here, and I'm going to drag that onto the top clip. Now if we go into effects controls here, you see we have our crop, and I'm going to crop in. Let's bring my playhead over so you can see. So now I'm going to crop in from the left, and I want to make sure we have that nice little line there. Now you can see we have a nice hard line here, and we don't want that. So what we're going to do is take the edge feather and blend that in a lot more. So now you can see we have basically the two of us here, and that's going to be probably almost it. So let's go ahead and play that part back. Cloneyourself.com. All right, order. Hey, you rang? Cool. All right, so we'll go ahead and now shorten that up here. And so now basically we got both of us on scene. You really don't see any mask with that feather that we did. Again, you want to have a very nice definitive line that you're not going to be going over. You can still see there's somewhat of a line here. So we might just go ahead and crease that feather just a little bit more. Because you can see we could definitely do shadows. But since I don't cross over the line, that's not too bad. Now, if I was going to kind of go over that imaginary line that I had set, then instead of just doing a crop tool, I could do the crop, but I would use the pen tool and do a mask around and then trace it frame by frame, which would be a lot more complicated. But if you have a line like this, it makes it so much easier. So that's how to do it. It's really easy if you want to clone yourself. Just again, remember that you're locked down on a tripod and does not move. Do it all in one take, so you can easily just cut it out, because even just touching the record button could move the camera a little bit, and we don't want that at all. Make sure your lighting doesn't change as well. And then all you have to do is make sure you have your script set up where the timing is right. Go over that in your head. Make sure you have it not real down pat. I did a really simple script here for today's video, but you want to make sure you have that nailed down correctly. And then all you do is applying the crop tool, and that's it. So if you like this video, please do hit the like button. It really does mean a lot to us. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, as I'll be putting out new videos every week talking about filmmaking tutorials like this in Adobe Premiere and as well as Final Cut. And also just sharing my journey of me building my film and video production business full time. So thanks again, and I'll see you all in next week's video.